on Samui news.
Since Penang has been thin in the net for many visa runners, we thought that we might give you a tour to KOTA BHARU, which is next best place to go and get your visa if you live on Samui. This is a little peek how to do it. Have a look.
Most discussed topic among the expats must be the visa. Where did you go for your visa run? What kind of visa you have? When is your next visa run? What kind of visas they issue? How much for the visa? How much was the trip? What kind of papers you need? Samui News wanted to clear visa issue once and for all, and this program is dedicated for all the Samui expats, past, future and especially current. We will break down visa run course for you. Visa run means the expat trip to the border, embassy or consulate, usually to the country's border where expatriates live. Samuians have been struggling with recent new visa rules and tougher rulings in Penang, Malaysia. Even if all your business papers would be in order, chances are that they award you with only 3-month visa. To stay there overnight and get this kind of response can be devastating, since it means other consulate embassy run within 3 months hoping for better luck. There are different ways to do the run, and surely direct flight to Penang, KL, Hong Kong or Singapore is something that is comfortable compared to other types of options. However, those with lesser budget will most likely choose to squeeze into a minivan or then take cab, boat, bus or train and again taxi on the other end. Mixed option can be cheapest but requires following timetables and locating transfer places. Minivan does the job if you just need to make it to the border and back in a hurry, but as most of us know, some reckless minivan driver can turn simple trip into a nightmare. Clear second choice after the plane is your own car or a rental. With a good crowd, usually boring visa run can be turned into a fun road trip. 3 or 4 people sharing a nice truck will beat any visa run offer out there currently, though Julia has upgraded one of her minivans to more comfortable and roomy. Should you need a border bunch and you don't have time to organize friends to join and share a car with you, it is currently the safest and most comfortable option. Since Penang is pending on Lady Luck, the absolute best place to go and do your visa is KOTA BHARU. It is the most southern part of the Thailand. Roads are good all the way to KOTA BHARU, so it's basically same what kind of car you are driving. Most noticeable change to regular driving around Thailand is that there are multiple roadblocks or slowdown barriers, of which some require you to stop to let soldiers have a peek into the car. Some of the blocks are just standing there unmanned. Soldiers with weapons and hammers with mantled machine guns on the top can be a little bit intriguing at first, but since there are more or less 20 of these in between Hat Yai and the border, you'll get used to them. Maps are kinda hard to come by when you are on the road, so make sure you have one before leaving Samui. The closer the border you come, more likely there'll be some kind of cattle running on the road, so be careful and drive safe. For the car you got 2 options to cross the border river when you are heading for KOTA BHARU. There is a tiny car ferry next to the seaside of the border. However, this is kind of risky business, since last ferry crosses the river at 5:30 and you'll never be sure whether it's full or not. If you leave Samui latest with 8:30 morning ferry, you'll be comfortably at the Sungai Kolok main crossing before dawn with all the stops needed. Thai-side border is currently overgoing a facelift, but crossing is basically same routine as anywhere else. Make sure that when you rent a car you ask the rental office that it's okay to take a car across the border to Malaysian side. At least rental shop next to airport arrival exit in Samui provides cars with insurance that covers Malaysia. At the border you can either just take your car through the border or leave it to the Thai side and continue by taxi or wait for bus 29. No one on either side asked us a thing about the car, but then again. Currently Sungai Kolok border is open at least to 8 PM Thai time. Remember that Malaysia runs hour late. Walking distance, should you leave your car at the stage, is about 500 meters. Distance between border and KOTA BHARU is about 35 kilometers. Should you travel about 100 kilometers per hour and make all your needed stops, you should be in KOTA BHARU at dawn. City has several lengthy roads crossing it. Depending on what level of accommodation you are looking for, you might want to stop the first motorbike or regular taxi to take you to the establishment. Hotel prices vary, but cheapest double rooms start from around 400 baht a night. Apart from eating, there is not really that much to do around, so you might want to bring your own booze, playing cards, dice, game or book with you to pass the time. Beer you will find if you are near Chinese restaurant. Thai consulate opens 9 AM local time. Get there when it opens, by taxi or walking, but avoid driving around the city, especially if you drive a car without Malaysian insurance. Consulate is open from Sunday to Thursday. The best days to do your business would be Sunday, Monday and Tuesday. These dates mean least queues. Thursday might be risky since consulate is closed next 2 days if something takes an extra day. We left our papers in the morning and 1 year non-immigrant visas were ready at 2:30 the very same day. No extra day waiting, no gambling if you get your visa or not, no express service fees, no hassle if your papers are in order. With a casual drive, you'll be back in Hat Yai around 7:30, 8 PM. Passing Hat Yai city traffic is one way to avoid hassle. On the outskirts, there is a nice, fairly new or recently renovated DT Hat Yai hotel, of which blue sign you can see from distance. It has really nice double rooms for 800 baht, including okay breakfast. You get in and out of your Hat Yai without spending time in traffic jams. Hat Yai's night naturally offers all kind of treats, but if you leave by midday, you'll still be easily making it to Tonsak Pier in daylight. Total kilometers we got in our meter were 1,300. Here's a sample calculation. 4 people renting a nice Fortuner car, renting it for 3 days. It's per person 1,500 baht, plus gasoline around 1,000 per person, and shared hotel rooms in Malaysian side and in Hat Yai, plus ferry, altogether about 3,500 baht. Basically we found out that you can make a safe, fun, comfortable and cheap 1 year visa run for less than 10,000 in total. That takes you 2.5 days and brings you back home feeling good. Samui News has opened KOTA BHARU forum on its Facebook pages. You can either offer a ride, collect a group or hitch a ride along others heading that way. You'll find more instructions at the page, plus this story in full print. We hope this information will help Samuians get together for more fun, easy and safe visa run. Samui News is here to search and serve.